Hello there. Cookies here with turn 36, and we've got some fireworks this turn. So it should be a really exciting turn. We found two more, I think. This is no gems. It's the worst magic site in the game, but this is, I think, one or two earth gems. So our earth income's insane. So before we look at the battles, these are my gem incomes, but this is my earth income. I have all the earth gems. But let's go ahead and see how the battles went. So Ubar attacked us in Askine Pasture, which is really unfortunate because that's our line of retreat from the Fomorian fort. And then Abyssia attacked in Burrell. Alright, not much to see there. We attacked Old Giant Woods. So now we've put that fort under siege. We killed one PD to do it. And then we took on the Fomorian army in Lost Lands. Alright, so if you remember, this army has been rampaging through Calum. Took Calum's cap, killed all of Calum's troops. In this army, we have a Fomorian king with a Baneblade. We have some sorceresses. Alright. And an unmarked champion who is a prophet with enormous strength, so 25 strength, so hits like a freight train. Hits almost as hard as the king. And then on our end, we've got Vanadrot, we've got some Jarls. So our plan is, I think, like only like 5 or 6 air elementals. Send in the Jarls. Hopefully the Sacreds kill everything. So that's kind of the plan. So we're gonna watch this battle twice. It's just so you can catch like the most important points. So the Sacreds are starting to mix in. You notice we get some early routes here. Looks like they got a little too surrounded. Maybe we should have held them back more. Like holding fire or something. And we've folded, like we've crashed in on our left flank. So we're hitting them on the right. Now we're kind of moving down the line, whereas they routed our right flank. Hitting some big banishments. And start seeing like why we're gonna watch it twice. Because these cowardly bands. So we trigger the Fomorian route and we win the battle. But let's go ahead and watch this one more time. And this time, we're just going to sit over here. Alright, so we see some troops routing. And those troops routing was actually just enough after some attrition to go over 50% of the army. Which I guess means troops start taking morale checks even if they haven't been hurt yet. So for instance, this guy was missed. Oh, I guess he did. This one got hit. But mirror image negated it. Mirror image negated it. So he's taken no damage and he's running. So that's one guy running. This guy's now running. He's also taken no damage. He's done nothing but kill things this whole battle. And so he's going to run off with his gear and die. This guy has also taken no damage. So, unfortunate. So he's going to run off and die. This guy's going to run off and die. And so what actually ends up happening is I lose more gold worth of troops due to the commanders running than Fomoria actually kills in the battle. So I think it was, I lost something like maybe 1,500 gold worth of troops in the battle, but then I also lost like 1,600 gold worth of commanders and troops running. So Ubar cutting that retreat route was devastating for this army. So I lost this Bakemono chief, I lost some troops. 17 sacreds isn't, it's heavy casualties, but to kill this, it's worth it. They were hitting well above their weight. So I think Van here, yeah, so Van here is 40 gold. The Fomorian giants are 75 gold. And they were killing like 2 gold to 1 in the battle. But then this is just devastating. Lost these 12 units, lost this Jarl, lost the Vanadrat. He had 5 Van Heers on bodyguard, so even though they didn't run in the battle, they still died with him because I guess they left after the battle. So we lost 5 Van Heers there. We lose Bakemono Chief. We lose another Jarl. So it's just a disaster in terms of gold lost in this retreat. It's because I didn't secure my line of retreat. But I'm not sure, even if I had tried to secure it, I'm not sure if I would have been able to secure it from that whole Ubar army. So it's just super unfortunate timing. I'm not sure if Ubar and Fomoria planned that, but if they did, well done to them. That was brutal. Abyssia went into Ubar in the Caverns of Gold and did just fine because Abyssia loves the dark and they love caves. Ubar went ahead and attacked me in the Evergreen Forest as well. So on this fort, but they did it with just a sheik and an archer and a couple of birds. So as soon as people stop throwing things at each other, we should win this. There we go. And the sheik runs. We get some bonus income in Vanheim, so we got a bunch of extra gold. And we're actually gonna be especially greedy, and we're gonna use that extra gold to wrap up some infrastructure. So we're gonna build labs here in these 2 forts. And that's going to be really nice because with labs here, we can replace our Jarl losses quicker. We're also recruiting a Vanadrat to replace the one we lost. We're getting 7 Van Heers. We're going to move this army back. I think it can win against the Ubar force, maybe. We've got these two group, I guess these 2 dudes on patrol, but I'm kind of inclined to move them here. Yeah, we'll do that. Even though I was concerned that they would sit on Marverny, but we'll just have to see what we can do here. So I see what they were trying to do. They were trying to do like some sort of weird income trace here from here and here. But I need to get this army home so I can adequately defend this region. So told Caleb I'm just going to leave this fort and he can have fun trying to raid Fomoria. Told him to be trying to pick off some of these giants, but to be careful. So we'll see what he does. This fort I can protect a little bit more from Fomoria, so Caleb can keep raiding for me. But I need to rebuild this army. This was the army I was hoping could maybe like take a fort or 2 in this area. Meanwhile, sending a little, we didn't crack the walls up here, but we came close. So the walls are critically damaged. So we're going to send a little bit more help up. We're sending a Bane, yeah, a Bane with some corpse constructs and this guy with a few corpse constructs. I don't want so many that it routes the whole army like what just happened, but I'm hoping for a little more siege power because I don't want to sit on this fort for too long. We're gonna go ahead and make another anti-Uber kit. So dragon helmet, copper plate, another dwarven hammer, enchanted salt, frostbrand, mine shield. We're gonna go ahead and start recruiting a wizard. See if we can get an astral one. I was going to build a lab here, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm not, like, I can just recruit from here, like the water twos, at least for now. And I don't have Frozen Heart researched yet, so it's not really worth recruiting those guys yet. And I'm going to move out the werewolf. I don't want it to get corrupted by Ubar. The rest of the stuff, it's not like the end of the world. I'm rehiring this merc in my capital, so that should be fine. And I'm also going to try and recruit Master Gibber, I think here, so he can like help with this stuff. So that's kind of the plan there. So, and then from here I can sail, and like if I need to, I can knock off this fort, or I can like go after this fort, in which case Ubar would have to cut 2 lines of retreat rather than 1. So yeah, that's kind of the plan there. Took excessive casualties because I didn't have a properly supported army, and I thought I was being sneaky. I had sneaky elves, but I got predictable, I guess, or unlucky. And I haven't yet recruited a gnome because I haven't really needed one yet. I don't have like mass protection yet or anything like that, so I'm not going to worry about it. They would be good for forging lion pelts for my thugs, which provide like head and body protection, but the Jarls already come like pre-done with a hat. So I don't feel like I have to build one every time. So I'd rather do the morale hat. And on research, we should finish Conjuration 6 next turn. And then we can start getting some big summons, which will be really nice. So I think that's it for turn 36. So I'll see you in turn 37. We'll see if I can get my army home. All right. Good luck and see you in the next one.